Hey, good morning everyone, this is Briacadetta Games. Welcome back to my channel. So, yesterday I said we'd probably play something new. I lied to you, I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. I'm into Final Fantasy. So, I'm working on my resistance weapon still. We're going to continue this just for probably today, maybe tomorrow, maybe the rest of the week. I don't know, it depends. But at this point, I need just a couple of things. I need like 8 more pieces of the Zone 2 critical engagement items. And I need like 8 more of the Zone 3 items. And we could just do normal raids for these, which I might end up going to do. But the critical engagements drop more pieces, so we're trying to do a little bit of both to get these as fast as possible. There we go, we got a group. And we got a healer in the group, that's good. The thing is, I don't need the skirmishes or fates anymore, except for the metal. So, you know, we'll do whatever we have to do to get these critical engagements to spawn, but that's my priority. Critical engagements up here in this area. Not trying to tank and all that. I just want to make sure that I'm doing some damage, as much damage as I can do as a paladin. Without getting hit. So far, so good. You know, I was gonna play Neo today. I have a shorter stream today because of work, guys. So probably only like 2.5 hours. It's hard to say. So because of that, this made the most sense from a streaming standpoint, since I've been balls deep in this game anyway. Is that a thing people still say? That's such a, like, old person 90s thing to say, isn't it? I'm balls deep in the game, baby! But seriously, I'm really into it. I got it, I could even make it. I love seeing people at like 6 stacks all at once, because that happens to me sometimes. And it just makes me feel good knowing it's not just me. Like, hey, you suck too. Let's be friends. We can suck together. I made it. I didn't even get hit. Alright, so that's 2 books. I need 6 more? 3 more critical engagements? Well, 5 more. Oh, that's right. I did a raid last night because I was getting tired of no critical engagement spawning. So maybe we'll luck out and some of these will spawn pretty quickly. If not, we'll just go do the raids. That's the goal, is to get these done as quickly as possible. Seems to be a lot of people doing this stuff though. I don't know, maybe we'll luck out. But I don't need the skirmish books at all, or the crystals. Need 4 critical engagements up top, and 3 more here. Alternatively, we could leave and try to do some raids, which might actually be faster at this point, because I only need a couple. Just, these drop 2 at a time, so if they spawn, it's like, that's a better use of my time. Plus I get the medal, which I can turn into honors, and I can get more honors. It's Rays of Valor and Succor and Succor. Let's do this. Let's go to this fate over here. I think enough people are doing the Zone 3 stuff. Maybe we can help spawn these a little faster. And again, I don't even need to get gold on this stuff now because I've got all the skirmish stuff I need. I just need to see more critical engagements, so... They say that killing these books is what, or Magitech robots is what gets the stuff to spawn faster. I don't know if that's true or not. I figure what the hell, right? I've been holding on and doing more of the Dalrida. Keep saying that wrong. Because I need that for the next quest chain, so I'm trying to get to the next part. You know, I was really upset about the color and how the resistance weapon looked at 535. But I noticed yesterday somebody had dyed it. So you can dye the weapon. That actually makes it look a lot cooler. Just change it from that god-awful pink color to literally anything else. Kinda looks like a lightsaber, the Paladin. it is, baby. Oh, I'm not the leader. There he goes. See, I only got silver. But look at this! Ah, I capped out my revelation. That's good. This is my second week capping it out in here. Ooh, okay, so I need 4 critical engagements in zone 3. Now this will make it 3. So again, getting closer here, just a little bit more. I don't even mind going outside and doing like normal raids at this point. Like 5 raids of each will take no time. Like I have to do 2 Eden no matter what. Because I'm doing my weekly Eden raids. So at the very least, I could just say I need 3 of these and then go out and do the raids. This one's more of a pain in the ass, but I think the Zone 2 critical engagements spawn less often. I like that my group is not showing up at all for this. There it is. Oh, I didn't use a, I didn't use an essence. I need to go do that. I got invited late. Ichigo. You better remember, Ichigo. I can't remember the name of the manga now. The anime. Bleach? Wasn't that it? Manga ended like shit. It was such a good manga until like the last fourth of it. It just ended it too quickly. Opposite. Shots fired. This is my favorite part, because the people who are targeted are always like, ah, we're not going to get out of the middle. Look like that guy, that big-ass chain gun right through the middle. didn't get hit again. I'm doing a pretty good job of not getting hit. Let's go put on an essence real quick. And then hopefully we can get some of these last... Oh, I got called to duel. Okay, so here's the thing. I've never actually been in a duel. Like, I kind of want to do it, but I don't want to fuck up for everybody. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if I can get an essence on first. I've got 3 notoriety, so I might get pulled into it. I was not chosen. That kind of bums me out. Like, I know it's not a big deal, like, that I wasn't chosen. Cannot use? Fuck's sake. Where's one I can use? That was for me. Alright, increases damage dealt by 48%. I guess I'll add that one. Alright, increases damage by 60%. That's the one I wanted. Oh, this is the Chocobo one? Fuck that. I hate that one. Look, I just got hit by a Choco Meteor way the hell out here. Like, that's crazy. See what this dude's up to. Oh, he died immediately. Okay, all right. I think I would have done a better job, but we're gonna go down to zone 2. Let's kill some robots down there. Maybe we'll luck out. Ooh, alright, we're getting there. Just a couple more. I gotta put some, like, eye drops in my eyes. Hold on, I'm gonna go off. Okay, this. 1 second. You know the thing about putting eye drops in your eyes, you look like an idiot? I don't know a single person who puts eye drops in their eyes that doesn't look crazy. Like, who would do this? Same people who get LASIK, maybe? I don't know. I want to get LASIK. I can't see anything. I want to get LASIK, and I want to get in shape and be extremely good looking and be able to see. I know that'll never happen for me. This face can't change. If I can not fuck this up, maybe I get to try the solo. I wonder what the rewards are for that. I'm gonna Google that real quick. Dual CEs, here it is. It doesn't say if there's a reward. I guess you just probably get medal. I know that it gives the group, like, increased honor or medal from fates and stuff, but I've never actually had that buff. I've never seen anybody win this. Like, I know it can be one, I've just never seen it. Oh fuck. I always get hit by those dudes. Glad I saw them this time. They only do that once in this fight, and I usually get hit by them. It's like, oh, this isn't hard enough, so we have to add this random laser thing. On one hand, I want to do a duel, but I'm on stream, so if I do it and fuck up, it'll be, like, forever remembered that I'm the guy who fucked up the... fucked up the duel. Two more. Two more in zone 2. Three more in zone 3. And I don't see any I love the music from this mount. I love that raid music. I was chosen! Yeah, let's go! Alright. Hey, Zelly. Doing my first solo duel. Bet I'm screwed. Just to call that out. Never done this. Don't know anything about it. Yeah, if you get perfect... If you don't get hit on any of the skirmishes, you can get brought into some of these duels, and you get this notoriety here at the bottom. And the higher your notoriety, the higher your chance of getting selected for the duel. But I've never done this, so I'm probably going to get fucked. There's actually a reward for the group, I would guess, like an AoE metal up buff. Oh, you just got to... Okay. You're not quite there, then. I don't know why. I always think everybody knows what the hell I'm doing. I just have this assumption that everybody's doing the same content I am. What? What the fuck? I just got my ass handed to me and I don't know why. That was stupid. I'm gonna have to look that up and see why I got insta-shot there. You would think it's a tank buster, but it just, like, all four of them shot me at the same time, so there must have been more to it than that. Zelly, so you just got into Shadowbringers. How are you enjoying it so far? Like, how far are you? Shadowbringers is, I think, the best Final Fantasy story since, like, Final Fantasy X. It's a really good story. Okay. Yeah, that's a good part. There's some emotional stuff in Shadowbringers. Let's see. They said I need a light curtain. Where's the light curtain? Is that an item? Here it is. Yeah, the story's amazing. Like, it really is good, and I don't want to like get into it because I don't want to ruin any facet of it for you by any accidental slip. But what zone did you start in? Just to ask. Like, I don't think I can get to the map. I wanted to pull up the map. There's two sides you can go through first, and anyway, it's good. It's pretty solid. I think I went with the sister twin first. The one who's the red mage. Oh, okay. Yeah, you went to Colia. Okay. Good, good, good. Colucia, whatever it is. I'm up for playing games. Like there's some games that make it a little easier. Like Final Fantasy definitely doesn't. Although I'm looking forward to Endwalker. The cross-world play should be better. Hopefully. Now they've got, so right now you can do it through the data centers, but I guess in Endwalker they're opening it up so you can play across different data centers, right? So I'm looking forward to that. I'm on a Primal data center right now. I joined a skirmish. Is he spamming? I think it's good. Anytime you add a data center to a country, I'm all for that. Because I remember when the North American ones were in Canada. And as an American, my latency and lag is pretty high. So like those early Realm Reborn Titan runs, I would lag just a little bit and I'd get shot off the side. It was so frustrating. I had to learn to play with the lag. And for the most part, the game was fine, but that was a challenge. That was a real problem. Alright, let's see how quickly the next one spawn. I need 2 more of Zone 2, which is this area here. I need 3 more of Zone 3, which is up here running. Hopefully I'll get lucky and these will spawn pretty quickly. You only have to do these quests one time though, so that's good. The thing is, I feel bad, like, you and Beck and a few other people have played Final Fantasy, or started playing Final Fantasy, and I'd love to play with you guys, but you're definitely in a different, like, data center. And I'm not starting over. Like, I have everything to 80. Like, the idea of starting a new character just to play with you guys sounds abysmal to me. Just, like, I already have everything to 80, so starting completely fresh, like, I think it would be fast. I know what to do with all the classes, but it just sounds like a shit ton of work for something that would be a disadvantage compared to where I am now. I don't even have a ton of money, but I've got like 10 million gil, like, I'm getting there. I was gonna play something different this morning, but this called to me. I gotta finish this quest. I think the next game I'm going to play on stream is Neo, which is the samurai game. I've never played that, and I hear it's awesome. I'm really excited, though. E3 comes out this week, and there's a lot of rumors for Elden Ring being announced as like when it'll be live and ready to play, which is from the makers of Dark Souls. And then I heard a rumor. I don't know if it's true. Like, I feel this is fake every year, but I've heard that Bloodborne might be released on PC finally, and PS5, which would be awesome. I really enjoyed Bloodborne. Bloodborne was a shit ton of fun. I'd love to replay that one on PC. 60 FPS. 2 to 4K graphics. I think that would be awesome. Unfortunately, that's one game, since it's on my PlayStation, that I'm not going to play that often on stream. Like, I could pull up Dark Souls right now and play it, but I'd have to like go through this whole process to move the PlayStation and hook it up to the Elgato and get it all set up so that I can play it. Yeah, I like the PS Now stuff, but it's just too laggy. And I have, I have a working PlayStation, but I spend most of my time on the PC. Let's do a quick, I don't know, I saw what that guy said. I don't think it's dead, but let's just look. Got 27 of 72. Yeah, I guess it is dead. Alright, we're gonna have to leave this instance. Um, you know, the thing is, like, I'm not a big console player. I play most of my games on PC, but since I have kids, I do get the console so they can play some games on there. We have PlayStation 4 though, because I wanted that. I wanted it just for Bloodborne. And so I got it for Bloodborne, and then the FF7 remake came out just for PlayStation 4, so I got that. So it's really worked out. But I definitely didn't get it for any other reason than those two games. I have other games on there. I got Kingdom Hearts, I've got God of War, I've got a bunch of stuff, but those are the reasons I bought it. But you know, if you have an Xbox, like, there's no point in having an Xbox. Literally everything's coming out on PC. You know, why get an Xbox when you could just have a PC? They basically cost the same. Alright, we're close, but no cigar there. Let's let's just go ahead and do some raids. I think it'll be faster than waiting for these. And like I said, I need some of them anyway, so let's go ahead and we'll do the Omegas first. Alexander, I got the Stormblood, yeah. 3, 4, 3, 4, 3. Oh, can't pick 4 for that one. All right. Hopefully the average wait time 17 minutes. Fuck that. I don't know. I was expecting that to be like an instant pop. I'm not gonna wait 17 minutes. Maybe it's because it's so early. I guess we're gonna try Zadner more. Let's go and hopefully get a different instance. Yeah, this is 70 people, so... So, just to call out, the tanking in this game is a lot easier than everything else. It just is, fundamentally. As long as you're using your cooldowns, it is not as challenging to play through as a tank. You generally have to move less than everybody else. And in the bigger raids, that's a big deal. But I haven't completed the newest Savage raids, so take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. It's just, like the Alliance raids and stuff, it's easy. I would not worry about it. And you know, the thing is, no matter what class you play, and keep this in mind, you're going to have to learn the raid no matter what. You're going to have to learn the mechanics. So, who the hell cares? Like, play whatever you want. If you have to learn the mechanics no matter what, and you want to tank, tank. It is a little bit harder to find a group, like a big raid group as a tank, because typically there are like raid leaders who tank, and you know, you only need 2 tanks, 1 to 2 tanks for most of the content. So that makes it a little bit harder to find like an in-game group. But all in all, I mean, it's totally worth doing what you want. Like, I'm playing Paladin right now, but I've got everything capped. I was doing this for the Resistance weapon. Going into Endwalker, I just wanted to have the Paladin weapon. But am I going to play Paladin in Endwalker? Probably not. Probably not. I can't. I can't see myself playing Paladin in-game. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Like, you know, I think of Endwalker as like the Final Fantasy IV expansion, so I might go back and play Summoner or Ninja or something, like a little more thematically with some of the characters from 4. Maybe I'll try some of the new ones. Maybe I'll play Reaper or Sage. Reaper looks awesome. I think a lot of people are going to be leveling that right off the bat, though. Like, really immediately. I don't know. We'll see. Most people go back to whatever they're going to play for raids, and then they level it. You know what's wild is, I think this is one of the few games where the distribution of classes is pretty good. Like, I think people really just pick the class they want, because the DPS numbers, the healing numbers, they're all relatively close together. If you were to look at some DPS meters. So you can kind of play whatever you want. I say that, but you know, they're within, like, I'd say 10 to 15% mostly. Yeah, I saw the sub numbers look good. I think that's unofficial, though. That's, you know, there's some hype about having more subs than WoW, which, I mean, of course, WoW's garbage right now. Hot garbage. I still play WoW. I like the raids, and I have some friends in that. So I play that for raids. That's pretty much it. You know how many times I log on per week to WoW? Like 1. So, I've been playing Final Fantasy pretty consistently over the last 2 to 3 weeks. Trying to get this resistance weapon. I've never actually... So, they have these in-game relic weapons for each expansion. I've never actually finished one. This is going to be the first time I finish one. I expect to be done with it in the next 2 or 3 days, too, so... I think this is the easiest one so far to get, too, which is nice. Yeah, that's the thing is, like, they've set it up in a way where you have to grind for everything. And there's, like, time delays for everything, right? It's pretty frustrating. You know, for a game that used to be so good and make me so happy, they've just turned it into a slog fest to keep people subscribed. And it's really disappointing. Oh, fuck you, this one. Oh, well, here I am. You know, it just depends on what you're looking for from a game, though. Like, a lot of people play WoW because they've got friends who still play WoW. That's why I still play it. And most of my friends aren't interested in Final Fantasy XIV. I don't understand why. It's a better game, but, you know, that's their choice. Choice is wrong, but that's okay. But I have some friends that play Final Fantasy XIV, too. You know, I just never do stuff with them. Because they're all in different data centers. So I think the cross data center thing is going to fix a lot. I hope. I was looking into playing TBC. Because I remember that. I'm fond of that expansion. I had fun with it. And I got a Blood Elf to level 5, and I was like, nah, fuck this. I don't want to do it. I just can't. You know, it's not the same game it was when I used to play. There's people boosting characters, there's people, like, taking advantage of the money they made in Classic, and making it less fun for everybody else. These robots supposedly spawn these critical engagements, which is what I need for this weapon, for the resistance weapon. So I've got to get a couple more of these. So I'm trying to kill robots, hoping it spawns one of the critical engagements. Thing is, I don't know if they can spawn more than 2 at a time. There's 2 up technically right now. That atonement ability actually is pretty hard. Could move that down maybe. Skirmish joined. I think it's hard. Legion Cavalry. It's the cavalry! This thing's hitting a lot harder than, or taking less damage, both of those. I remember doing last time. Delta Gabriel Kai. Seems to be the combo used. I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to change some things around here. Let's put that there. We'll move that up. There, I guess. Goes there. Try that. Hit for 68,000? That's pretty good. Good. For one hit. Cluster. There we go. Okay. Where the fuck is where are the collective or the critical engagements now? Like that's what I need. $71 people in this engagement. Luba. Woo! When I was a kid, I used to like to look at places I could jump off of. But I'm like scared of heights, so like it was kind of a dumb hobby. The idea of jumping off something high just scares the shit out of me. Even then, it scared me. I don't know why I was into that. Let me find something high to jump off of. Break my legs. Critical engagement! This will bring it to only needing 2. So let's finish this one, and hopefully we'll get a couple more spawns. Oh man, these quests for this relic, or the resistance weapon, they're fucking awful. Like, they are grindy as shit. I still think they're not as bad as some of the others in the other expansions, but this one is pretty long. Too. I don't know what's going on with my hand and wrist. I like that the guy's name is Fantastic Damage, but he's a tank. I don't think he understands. I don't think he understands. I need to get, I'm going to get 20 million more metal here. Turn those in for more of these Valors. This is one of the easier critical engagements too. I don't fuck this one up as much as the others. more important to avoid taking damage than to do damage. It's always been my opinion on games like this. And so to see people just literally like standing in the AoE, it's like, are you an idiot? Like, you look like a fucking idiot. Might be idiots. I don't know. Like those guys, come on. There's no reason to do that. Now we can't hit the boss. We gotta, like, avoid the damage. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Alright, whatever. Not my problem. Like, why not tank these guys on the boss? Makes sense, right? I'm a simple man. I collect books. Ah, fucked it up at the very end. God damn it. Sucks so bad. Also, our team is not doing much damage. Now it doesn't even matter. It can just fuck up over and over again. Tricky Pingu with the raid. Welcome in, Tricky's group. How are you today? I'm Briak at Games. I am playing Final Fantasy XIV as a paladin, and I'm not dying a lot, but I normally do. Hey Void, welcome in. See, look at that. Zelly's being a little sneaky, joining both groups. I do that too sometimes, it's alright. Tricky, what have you been playing? What are you up to today? Oh, Void, good for you, man. So here's where I am. I need 2 more critical engagements in Zone 3 and 2 more in Zone 2. And I tried to sign up for raids this morning just to knock them out through raids because that would be faster. 17-minute timer. There's a 17-minute timer to get into the raids, so a little bummed out about that, but that's okay. Little ESO today. Good for you. Have you gotten Blackwood? I played through the story of Blackwood earlier this week on stream. Or last week and this week. I loved... Blackwood was pretty good. I think Greymore was better. But I definitely enjoyed both. Blackwood was pretty good. Void, going to sleep. See you later. If you're going to bed. I'll talk to you again soon. Yeah, click on me. Definitely come in and hit the follow button too. Play a variety of games. I play a lot of RPGs, a lot of Final Fantasy, a little bit of ESO, just when the expansions come out. But I'm going to be playing probably Neo next, the samurai game. I haven't played through it, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm playing the first one too. There's 2 of them. I've never played it. Oh, you're 3 chapters behind. Yeah, I have a warden that I've played through all of the expansions on and done the main story on, but I haven't ever done any of the DLC. So I've got this warden who's done Morrowind and Elsewhere, and I did Greymore with her, and so I started playing as her through Blackwood. What I really want to do though is to start like a dagger rogue. I've never played with daggers in that game, and I think it would be a lot of fun. But I think, you know, I don't know, it's not like other Elder Scrolls games. You can't get like an illusion spell and sneak around as a rogue, right? So I don't know how that would work. I have to look at the class. I do want to try that out, but right now I'm on a Final Fantasy XIV kick, so I've been playing this for the last few weeks instead of playing Elder Scrolls Online. Thank you, Zelly, for saying I'm awesome. That's you shouldn't lie to people. You shouldn't lie. But I do appreciate it. And Tricky, thank you for the raid. I was talking about this, Tricky. I've never actually done crafting in ESO either. The crafting system I got it to like the tutorial part, and then I quit because I ran out of bag space. And since I don't subscribe to ESO, the bag space is a real issue. This guy is actually doing a pretty good job, isn't he? What is he, a red mage? Yeah, he's a red mage. Look, he's doing an alright job. I guess you just have to know what to do. Like, he's kicking ass. Oh, he fucking failed it. Look at that. Look at that sliver. Oh, he had a re-raise? No, I think he died. I think he died. Did he get back up? He did get back up. Oh my god, that was fucking crazy. Look at that. At like 1%. No! Look at how close that was. That was amazing. Oh man, that poor guy. So they have these one-on-one duels that pop up here, and that guy got selected randomly. And he was doing pretty good until the end, and then he just crashed. He crashed and burned. Yeah, Tricky, and that's the thing, is like, since I don't have ESO Plus, and I know how important it is to like be able to play the inventory and everything. I don't know how to play without it. Like, it's like, other than going through the stories and stuff, because I run out of inventory space all the time. Miss Radcore was watching the other day, and I was just throwing away crafting materials, and I'm like, I'm sorry, like, I know this probably bothers you, but I can't hold on to this crap. It takes up too much inventory space that I don't have. It's a real shame, because I think that is the one drawback of the game, is I'm not really enticed to keep playing and to sign up for ESO Plus. Because, you know, I haven't really gotten a chance to enjoy the crafting because of my limited inventory space. Like, the things that I think would get me hooked, I don't end up doing. So I end up playing through the story a little bit, I do some dungeons, I try some new characters. But at the end of the day, I end up buying the expansion every time and just playing through the story and stopping. So I have a couple of side quests to do left in Blackwood. We finished the story 2 days ago. Today, Wednesday, so we finished it on Monday. Oh, he's still alive. I was just mounting up, ready to leave. So we finished the story on Monday, and I want to go back in and do the side quest. I didn't finish all the side quests for the zone. Yeah, it's a fun game, though. That's a great game. You know, I would say, I was just talking about World of Warcraft a minute ago, and how I play World of Warcraft now just to play with friends. Like, I do raids with them once a week. That's the only time I log into WoW. And the community in WoW is terrible. Like, if I wanted to play any other time of the week, everybody's a dick. Like, they all have, like, that E-Peen thing going on. And in Final Fantasy XIV and ESO, the communities are so much nicer. Like, you do not have that issue with the communities in these two games. Everybody in ESO wants to help you out. Most people in 14 are willing to help you out and talk to you and help you, especially if you're new. And that's my experience with it. I don't know. Zella, you just went through you're just getting up to Shadowbringers. Would you say that's your experience so far? People mostly being helpful? Maybe I'm off base. Maybe that's not how it is. Buff wore off immediately. Yeah, I do think they have more people coming over from World of Warcraft, and because I've noticed a couple of people have been assholes. That's why I said most. Most people are okay, but it's definitely not everyone, which is a shame. It used to be everyone was awesome. If you were playing this game, you were in, and people were just excited you were here. Yeah, I still think that's the case. If you say you're new, most people are okay with you. Yeah, I love this game. I love the community. I love the people who play it. There's a lot to do. The Shadowbringer story, the recent expansion story, was fucking amazing. It's so good. Some of the stuff, like, I'm doing in-game stuff right now, so this resistance weapon grind is pretty awful. I'm not gonna lie about that, it's pretty terrible. It was fun at first, and it's dragged on, and I've been doing this, like, every day, so I'm getting a little burned out on it. But the crafting in this is amazing. I would say the crafting in this game is top-notch. Yeah, most games have an annoying grind, and you don't have to do this. I'm doing it because I've never done an in-game weapon before, and I'm going to this time. I'm going to finish it this time. I'm pretty close to finishing it, too. I'm actually not that far. We're on a quest right now. We've got to get 30 of each of these items. So you can see I'm pretty close on a couple of these. And then after I get 30 of each of those items, then we can turn that in, and there's one last quest to do. And the last quest is not that bad. Or so they tell me. I don't know. I think the last one will probably take me 2 to 3 days, I think, if I don't rush it. Yeah, you're right. Mine is more like WoW. So I have the map in the upper right, I've got the quest on the right, I've got the action bars at the bottom. I set mine up like this because I was going back and forth between World of Warcraft. So I needed the consistency. But the default UI looks totally different from this. I guess I should go back and do these fates, or skirmishes. That's what they're called. Look at that thing. That thing looks crazy. Got a face on his chest. Whoa. I think my UI is pretty boring. It's, you know... I actually do like the normal Final Fantasy XIV UI, the one they set up as the default. But it is totally different. But again, going back and forth between this and WoW, it doesn't work. I gotta have it more similar. More similarities. Oh, fuck, I died. Well, that's upsetting. I haven't died in a while. Hopefully a kind stranger will res me. I was gonna ask. I was gonna be that guy, but luckily I didn't have to. You know, I wouldn't have died there if there weren't ads. People bringing in all these random things. Okay, where are the critical engagements? That's what I need. We'll settle this another time. Daguza the Shrewd. Winter Neptune has left the party. Thanks, Ellie. It was good talking to you. I hope to see you again another time. Have a great rest of the day. I'll be back tomorrow. Back every day. Some of my European calls that I was having on Tuesdays has ended. So I'm not having to cut my stream short on Tuesdays to go do that. Let's go over here and kill these guys. Attack of the Machines. That one's almost done. It's done before I even got there. Tricky, how's life outside of ESO? Do you play other games? Or is that your one game? You're totally invested in it. Ooh. It's a ship explosion. It's just shooting missiles. Usually that leads to a critical engagement. I can't see because of the angle here? There it is, it's over there. Alright, whatever. We'll go do this skirmish up here. Hopefully a critical engagement spawns. We're down to 41 people in this instance. That's still enough. It's not dead or anything. Did you see they might have at E3 they might have a new Sims game announced and a new Dragon Age game announced. I don't know if you played any of the newer ones. I only played Dragon Age 1, so I don't know what the others are like. Having the house to yourself on the weekend, though, that's really nice. My wife is taking our kids to the beach this weekend. I don't really like going to the beach. I know that sounds like I'm a terrible person. I just don't like it. It's not my kind of vacation. But she's going down with her parents to their beach house. And so I have the whole weekend to play games, too. And just trying to think about what to do. I tend to play older games that I used to love, like Diablo 2 or some of the older Final Fantasy games. So we'll see what I end up getting into. Played all three. So Dragon Age 2 holds a spot? I know a lot of people, that was like their least favorite. So what makes that good or better than the other two, and why do you enjoy it? Was it the first one you played, or just you really dug the story? That mount's awesome. Look at that. How the hell do you get that? Like mechanical Bahamut looking thing. That's neat. Trying to ask where this guy got it. That's a really cool looking mount. I would pay money for that. Oh. Anyway. Alright, let's go up here. This instance is down to 34 people. We're dropping pretty quickly. I might end up leaving this instance and trying the raids again. I'm just so close. You know, like one critical engagement would make this a no-brainer. That's interesting. You know, of the Dark Souls games, I like 2 a lot, and I know most people hate 2. So I get what you're saying. Like, you know, you found a game you like. There's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't matter that it's not, like, the most popular. As long as you enjoy it. And by all regards, Dark Souls 2 is the worst. Like, hands down. Objectively, it's the worst. Subjectively, I enjoy it. Alright. I'm gonna go back to base, and I'm gonna get my metal turned in for Valor. These rays. Metal, whatever it is. And then we might leave the instance and try to get a new one. Let's see here. Where's the guy to... This guy, I think. Hey, as long as you're having fun, that's the point, right? Got some more upgrades here. Got another damage increase and another maximum HP. We can do this in the next. Let's leave the instance. We'll come back in. You know, games are supposed to be fun, so as long as you're enjoying what you're playing, who cares if it's popular or not, right? And I don't think Dragon Age 2 was unpopular. I still think people love that game. I just don't think it was as popular as 1 or 3. You know, a game I really enjoyed, and I played it on stream. There was a new Star Wars fighter pilot game that came out. Actually, I don't remember the name of it. Let me look real quick. I don't know why I can't think of the name all of a sudden. Squadrons. Star Wars Squadrons. And I played that on stream, and I enjoyed it. Not super popular. Like, it's not a super popular game. I don't think people hated it. It just... you know, it was not great. It was a short story. The PvP was supposed to be great, and it kind of wasn't. The controls weren't awesome. But I still had a lot of fun playing it. So, as long as you enjoy it. One thing it made me do is want to go buy one of those, like, Air Force joysticks that you can get to hook up to your computer. Oh, man. This one's gonna be dead too, because everybody's gonna be joining the Dalria. Crap. Well, we'll just stay with it. Hopefully we'll buck out a little bit. Let's see here. Oh, did you play it? Yeah, the flight sticks would have been awesome. The controller was a little wonky, right? I think they could have done a little better job on the controls. But I had fun with that. How was that? What did I just get? An otter? And a broader otter. Alright, let's look at that. That's pretty cool. The broader otter. Legend tells of a right mad otter who, dissatisfied with the fare of his home waters, bought a ship and made south for more bountiful seas. There he ate like a king until his boat sank in a storm, leaving the slippery pup alone on stranger tides. Let's summon that thing. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, we can't in here. Alright, we'll leave real quick because I'm not doing anything yet. Some of the minions are pretty cool in this game. Oh, I can't summon it here either. Let's just go all the way out. Yeah, broader otter. He looks just like he did in his picture. That's great. Does he do anything? I wonder if he, like, passively fishes or something. There's a penguin minion? I didn't know that. I wonder if I have it. I have a bunch of minions, but I don't have all of them. There's a bunch of Moogles. Some of the minions are really good, though. I like this frog one, too. I really appreciate how much time they spend on these minions. Because, like, look, he's doing little animations and stuff. Like, that's a lot of detail to have for just, like, a minion. The WoW minions just kind of pop out and follow you, but these guys all have, like, unique animations and some of them interact with each other too, which is cool. I don't think I have the penguin. Got a bunch of different animals, but I don't think I have that. Some of these are stationary, like you can put down the plush cushion and you can just sit on it. I think that's a cool little minion to have, just something that's stationary like that too. I got one yesterday, this campfire. Same idea, you know, you can just stand or sit by the campfire. That's kind of cool, I like that. Some of them are unique too, like, you know, Final Fantasy's known for the cursor. And they have a wind-up cursor where it just, like, pops up and around. I thought that was a unique one. Oh well. Alright, cool. Let's go back in. I'm not going to accomplish my weapon here by talking about all the minions, but they do have some cool minions. Some of the mounts are good too. Some of the mounts are really good. They've got, like, all of them have music to them. Like, look at that. Look how detailed that is. It's pretty neat. Alright, let's go do some stuff here. No, that's not a crystal. Let me go to the crystal. I paid for my first mount on their store. I got this one, which is the Lunar Whale. But this is the spaceship from Final Fantasy IV. This takes you from the Earth to the Moon. And the new expansion is in Walker, and you go to the Moon, and it plays the Lunar Magic, or the Lunar Whale music when you're in it from Final Fantasy IV. I just think that's awesome. Hey, Hilarious! Thank you for the follow. I hope I'm saying your name right. Hilarious. Thank you. I appreciate you coming in. I'm Briok at Games. I am playing Final Fantasy XIV. I play a variety of games, whatever I'm in the mood for. I do have a list of games I'm wanting to complete on stream coming up. Usually it's RPGs, action RPGs, and usually I die a lot. I've only died once this stream, so we're having a good day. Played ESO last week, got through Blackwood, that was fun. And now we're moving on to other things. Oh, no wonder. No wonder you haven't said hello yet. No, no problem. I do the same thing. I lurk all the time at work. Thank you for coming in, though. Yeah, I've got my computer here, and then my work computer is over to the right. You can't see me waving my arms, but it's over to the right. And I have people on stream all day, and I can't chat a lot because I'm working. You know, that conflicts with my personal time a little bit, but you know, it's nice to be able to see what people are doing and watch them playing games and things like that while I'm working. This Faith over here. We had some thunderstorms that came through yesterday and knocked out my internet a couple of times. It's frustrating. That doesn't happen very often. But when you work online from home and you play video games online from home, not having the internet really sucks. Tricky, I've been there. I've been there. It's hard to remember that you know what you can see is nobody else can see it. Look, it's right here. I do that with my mouse. I try to use my mouse, but even then it's like, okay, you can't always see what's going on my screen, so. am so close to being done with this quest, and I just keep getting slowed down by the lack of these critical engagements popping up. Hopefully we can knock it out in the next couple of minutes, though. If they spawn, it'll be no big deal. Be in and out of here. But I think in the last 2 instances, we've had like 4 spawns total, maybe? We're so close, though. So I don't know what you have as far as the VR headset goes, but my wife and I got, oh shit, I don't even remember. We just got a VR headset, like at Christmas. And you can actually pop it up on the screen, so she can see what I'm playing. So I can just look at stuff and she can see what I'm looking at. That's helped a little bit for us, because I'm trying to show like, oh, look at all the stuff I'm doing. Pay attention to me, wife. Yes, finally, alright, there's one. One critical engagement for Zone 3. That's one of the 4 that I need to do. One of the 4. So close now. So here's the thing, even if these don't spawn, doing the raids will take no time at all, so we can do the raids. Hey, you can't argue with free, you know? We got the one that is owned by Facebook. I don't remember the name of the brand now. And it wasn't, you know, it's pretty expensive. I think it was like $300, but like, all the games and stuff on there aren't that expensive. Like, you can spend like $50 and have like every game you'd want to have, which is kind of cool. One of the games I actually wanted on there was that Darth Vader Star Wars game. That one looked pretty fun. This guy here, like, he has the weapon I'm trying to build. That's what I'm trying to make right now. I have the 515 version. He's got the 535 version. So his is a little higher level than mine. I'll get there, though. These guys' buffs here. Everybody needs a damage buff, right? The more damage we do, the faster we get done. Oculus, that's what it is. That's what we got. Oculus, thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. It's like the most, maybe I'm going insane. Like the most world-renowned VR headset, and I can't think of it. I'm not I don't have a problem with the art. Like, I think it's pretty cool, but my wife absolutely loves it. Like, that's why we got it. We got it for her and for the kids. It wasn't for me. I'm just gonna stay here. There we go. I know I'm not doing any damage, but I'm not taking damage. Oh, fine. We're actually doing pretty good on damage right now as a whole. My team can thank me for that brave recall. Oh, fuck. I got hit at the very end. Damn it. Oh, well. Alright, 2 more down. We're good on that. We need a zone 2 and a zone 3, and we're all done. Technically I need 2 zone 2s, but we might just try to get that raid complete. Alright. Definitely made it for that. Whee! Jumping off cliffs. I think the only way to get all the Lost Finds holster stuff is to play as all the different classes. I'm getting a lot of these for tenacity, and I don't really want to use that. Maybe I'll come in as a monk or something and try to get the DPS ones. We had a lot of stuff follow us. Some of those are my fault. I feel bad about the Sasquatch, but I think that one was mine. Sasquatch was mine, but the rest of these weren't, and that is what's important. Oh no, somebody died. It was a tank. Fuck. Try to get the Sasquatch down, that'll help. Did he just pelt his stool at me? Is that what I saw? He's down. Let's get myself up. And I'm out of mana. Get some mana back. Weird, I've had that happen twice now where I use requisite? I don't know how to say that. Anyway, I've used that and it's just not buffed myself. Weird. Oh, don't worry about it. Tricky. One thing about streaming to a smaller group like I've been doing for the last year is that I talk to myself a lot more than I used to. So whether you're here or not, I will continue to sound like a crazy person talking to myself in this room. But I appreciate you being here. It is nicer to talk to people than to yourself. I get all excited. I get excited when I get raids. Like, the dopamine hits, and it's like, oh man, all these people are here. This is great. I'm sure you feel that way when it happens too, but it's really nice. I think it did it again. It didn't pop up on it. I wonder if he's immune or something. Weird. Alright, let's see. We need a new one. Yeah, yeah, that might be part of it. I told my wife I wanted to go on a trip somewhere. She's like, where? I'm like, I just want to leave the house for like a week. Just let's go somewhere. We have kids, and my kids are a little younger, so they're not vaccinated yet, so I don't want to leave the house and go crazy yet, but I would love to just leave for a little while, you know? Let's go somewhere. Not the beach. Maybe we can go to Iceland for a couple days. Thing is, a lot of countries aren't letting you in, so it's not like we can leave the States and go somewhere. We're just stuck here. We're stuck in the United States. But I haven't even seen my family in over like a year and a half at this point. Like, I haven't seen any of them. Well, I take that back. I went to a funeral and I saw them, but like no hugging, no being within 6 feet of each other. Like, I was super cautious about it. This is a critical engagement for Zone 1, which I don't need any items for, so we're just going to do this and hope that something else pops up. This is the exact problem I was having the other day, though, yesterday. I was trying to do Zone 2 and 3, and the only thing popping were in Zone 1. Oh yeah, see that'd be awesome. That's what I'm talking about, Tricky. It's like there's stuff like that. It's like I wish I could just get out of the house and see my family. We've seen my wife's family. They're all vaccinated and they all live close by, but my family doesn't live close by. Augmented cryptoid boost for that. You know, I feel like I'm a decent tank in this place because of all the buffs people get. Everybody is, like, taking the threat off of me immediately. The assault on the Dollarita. Okay, we're just gonna leave here and maybe we can get into some raids. I only need a couple more of these things, and it's pretty frustrating that I can't get. See, that counted against me, didn't it? It's not my fault those guys dropped bubbles on me. I wish people wouldn't move so much when they have AoE on them. So what are you up to in Final Fantasy? I think Zelly said he's in Shadowbringers. He just got the Shadowbringers. Just fuck that one up. That was on weird. Can't blame other people for that one. I know Void has been playing, he's been doing the same thing I'm doing. Zelly's and Shadowbringers finally. I wish we could all play together. That's what I was saying earlier, is I can't wait for some of the cross data center play that they're putting in the game. There's so many people I know that play this, but they're not on the same data center, so as soon as that's set up and people can actually play cross-realm, that's going to be awesome. They've been talking about it for a while, so hopefully it actually gets into the expansion. Alright. Let's go back to Zone 2. Hopefully we can get a critical engagement over there. Signed up for that, so we're just gonna hold. Whee! I didn't know that got you off your mount. What class are you playing? Fabinal or the Heatless. He survived through a couple of zones now. Okay, cool. Yeah, the Lancer turns into a Dragoon, which is a melee DPS. And the Conjurer turns into a White Mage, which is a healer. I like all of them. I have every class to 80, so I'm a big fan of most of the classes. I like that they're all unique and play differently, even though they're the same. You know, like the healers are ultimately healers, and they DPS the same way. They've got the same kind of moves. They all feel different. I really like the Dragoon class. I think it's pretty well designed. The jumps feel really cool, but you haven't gotten that as a Lancer yet. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things too. You don't have to leave your character. You're actually playing a character. You're not, you know, switching between them just for the class. I think that's something that a lot of modern MMOs did wrong, because they followed WoW's example. And Final Fantasy XIV followed Final Fantasy XI's example, which was to have everything on one character. Like, this is your playable character. That's who you are. I always appreciated that. Alright, I'm gonna give this like 5 more minutes, and if they don't spawn, we'll just leave and try to do a trial or a raid, because I'm not getting the critical engagements I need. Oh man, it's driving me nuts. Oh, one just spawned. See, if you complain loud enough, they hear you, and then you get the things you need to spawn. I might leave after this one anyway, because I would need 1 Omega raid, and then... Oh! Uh-oh! Uh-oh! What's going on? What's going on? I think my graphics card just went crazy. I can't see anything on my screen. Okay, we're gonna have to, like, shut down here. I guess we'll call it. I don't know if you guys can still see me. I can't see anything. My monitor is all pink and blurry. So, I'm going to cut off my computer. I'll just call it a day and see what's going on with it. Tricky, thanks again for the raid. You guys have a good day. I'm Briak, Idea Games. I'll be back tomorrow morning. See you again. Hopefully we can just shut this off and it'll work.